Alright, so this is what we got. Got a thermostat. And I went to Honda to get it. This little gem right here is $59 friggin' dollars. Yeah, quite expensive. But I couldn't take the chance of, I couldn't justify paying 20 bucks for one on eBay, putting it in there, and then have something like a stuck thermostat happen 100 plus miles away from home. And then you got a tow bill, you got all kinds of other stuff that goes along with it. So I didn't want to spend the money, but in my line of work, being a mechanic, I've found that aftermarket parts are going to shit, going to hell in a handbag. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought the Honda, because I don't want to take chances on a aftermarket thermostat. So, well, and we're gonna be down underneath on the other side here in a minute, and we're gonna change this thermostat. So the reason that I'm changing the thermostat is because ever since I got my bike, hit 2 bars, that's where it stayed, unless you've gotten a heavy traffic in the heat, and then it would go up a little bit, but it would never go down to 1 bar. So now, start it up, get it 2 bars. As soon as you take off, get going down the road, it's switching down to 1 bar. So I'm pretty sure the thermostat's stuck open. So that's why we're going to change it, and we're going to go with factory Honda thermostat. Of course, I didn't buy the whole housing and everything, so I'm going to try to keep the housing inside the motor, take the 2 bolts out, and remove the thermostat, install the thermostat, and leave it in the bike. So here we go. Let's have some fun. Alright, so we're going after this hose up here. That's what we're headed to. We're going to take this. I was thinking about taking this shield off too, but I'm going to try to do it without taking this heat shield off. Gotta get the clamp loose here. See how much coolant we lose. As you can see, I got it clamped here and clamped over there like before when I removed the engine. This would have been a lot easier if I would have done it with the engine out. Alright, we're starting to drip. We're starting to drip, so I'm going to see where that drips to. Just let it drip out a little bit before I pull the hose off and create a huge mess. Alright, clamp is slidable now, so we're gonna slide that down here out of our way. Okay, then up here you got 2 10mm bolts right there. It's gonna be a bitch to get to. It is gonna be a bear. Alright, I'm removing the hose slightly here. Okay. Hose is down, out of the way. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get a wrench, I think, because I don't know if this is gonna go up in there or not. work on this one over here. Okay, now pray that it comes loose. Okay. Alright. I got the one up towards the seat loose. This one, I think I'm going to have a long, deep socket to get in there. I know you can't really see what's going on, but if you're doing this project, you know where I'm at. On this back one. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to try a wrench, maybe. Okay, I put you on a different stand. Hopefully you can see better. Probably not, though. My hand's gonna be in the way most of the time. It's just the way it is. You can't always see what you're doing. Alright, and that's not gonna friggin' work. So my problem is getting this nut, or this bolt, with what I have. I need a real short extension, maybe even a swivel. And that's too long of an extension, but that's the only extension I have. Or I need a deep 8mm socket, which, once again, I don't have. It just won't go. Oh man, it's just shy of doing it. Just shy of doing it. I can't remove that clamp. Alright, I gotta figure out another way here. So I went to Harbor Freight, bought a deep 8mm socket because they didn't have that. Oh, I don't know if I'll get that in there either. I may have to cut this socket down. I'm gonna have to cut this socket down. Cut some of it off. So I took that much off the socket. Let's see if I can get in there now. If I had a little flat ratchet, it'd be a lot better too. Oh man, that friggin' bottom hose is a bitch. Oh, shit. Yep. It's a bitch. I gotta cut some more off of it. It still won't go up in there. All right, so I've shortened it again. And if I'm not able to get it this time, then I will have to go get my ratchet. This one I've shortened. So that's a short socket right there. Now I've cut that one down to that. So And if I had a thin ratchet, I could probably do it. So, like I say, if this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to go to work Monday and get my small ratchet. Okay. I'm on the bolt. Oh. Success, I think. Now, unscrewing that mother Hubbard and screwing it back in is going to be, without a doubt, tricky. Because now it's loose enough it won't click. And then I may have to take this shield off. That's my... Oh, man. The tight areas. Let's go. Like so. Then the socket gets I don't think I'm turning it. No, I'm not turning it. Huh. Dang it. So I guess it's looking like I'm going to have to do this Monday night and go get my ratchet at work. Unless I can hold this socket while I'm... Still don't know how I'm going to get threaded in there, though. Okay, and another thing. Oh, now it's getting stuck in there. I don't have a magnet to grab that thing with. Alright, we had to turn a couple times here. Okay, that one's almost all the way out. Wow, getting to that thing is a bitch. We'll need to tighten that other one up so the cover stays up so I can get the other one out. Alright, I got a wrench too. Nope. There ain't no way. Get in there with a wrench. How fun. Alright, so now we take the short socket. Let's try this way. Now we take the short socket. Okay. How long are you, honey? Wow. That thing is long. Alright. What a tight fit. Alright. Get that out. Okay. There's the thermostat right there. Alright, so here we have the old thermostat in there. Pop it out. I don't see light through it, but I would say that it was the spring was getting weak. It was opening prematurely. So, anywho, we got a new one, so let's put her in there. So we're gonna wipe this out real good. Sure all the crusties are out. All that. And then I got the new thermostat. I'm going to put a dab of grease around here. Okay, not even a whole bunch, just finger wet around the gasket. Okay, so it won't fit in there like that. Let's not try to put it in there backwards. Put it in there. Now my problem is it's not staying in there, so that's going to be another issue when I ease it up in there, not to have it fall off. But it's installed in there, and we'll figure out how we're going to get the screw started from there. Just notice this, that it's sideways. So, this part is. So, I don't know, we'll put the new one in and hopefully take care of the problem. So I've taken a piece of fuel line and put it over the bolt head to give me something to twist on to try to get that one in there. So we're going to try that for that one. Alright, this one is going to be the hardest part of it, I think. Just try to get this up in there and get this bolt started. Okay, got the bolt started over there. Now it's not wanting to screw up in there by hand, really. Should have put the threads on the wire wheel so I could have made sure they were good and clean. Alright, she's on the move. Alright, so I got that one in there, just hand tight. Actually, I went out loosening it. A couple threads. Okay, so we're wiggly and everything on that side. We're gonna take our specialty holder here and see if we can pull this off, or actually put it on. I can't get it to spin. I can't get it to spin. No, hose fell off. So we're just gonna have to try to reach up in there, and I can't get it to turn. Obviously I got it to turn enough to stay up in there. Let's see if we can spin it up there with the ratchet once I find it. Okay. Seems to be going up in there okay. Just put my finger on the socket to hold it when I ratchet it. Well, we've gone quite far. We're getting there. Okay, now we're going to take our medium socket, the one we've cut, down. See if we can go the rest of the way. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, got that one kind of snugged up. Okay, we're still going to be on the short socket now. But I've got to hold it from spinning. Okay, she's almost up there. Now let's try the modified socket. What a pain in the ass this is. Alright, my ratchet fits in there now. Okay, there's tight. So we're just gonna, that's it. Quarter of a turn from tight. Might not even be a quarter of a turn. Okay, that one's tight. Just a little, make sure this one. Get it back on the freaking bolt. Yep, it's tight. Alright, there you have it. It's tight. Now we'll put this hose back on. Put our clamp back on. Okay, and then we use the 8mm to tighten this clamp. Yep. So, a pain in the ass. Then your clamp wants to spin because it's not tight enough. Alright. Oh, come on. Now I'm going to tighten the clamp a little bit so that when I slide it up in there, it goes up there stiff. And that was probably too much. Nope. Not too much, okay. See, it wants to roll. Roll in, roll in. Fucking piece of shit, roll in. Alright, so now I want to get it tight enough so it's sitting up in there. Make sure it's up far enough. Okay. Then we're going to try tighten it a little bit more here. All right. Okay, clamps on. Okay, so now from here on, what you're gonna do, I'm not gonna film it because I've already got a video of filling the coolant, so I'll just let you know what you're gonna do. this hose right here goes to the top of the thermostat. Remove it. Take this inspection cover off. Under here is a radiator cap. Open the radiator cap. Take this off. Fill this until it comes out here. You'll have coolant start coming out here. Then put the hose back over here on this. Cap this and run it up to temperature. At least 2 bars, 3 bars. Shut it off. Let it cool all the way down, like a couple hours or whatever. And then open up your radiator cap. Make sure the coolant's full and go for a test drive. I would go for a test drive and then I would let it cool down one more time. Probably, I don't know, 5-10 minute test drive. Make sure it doesn't overheat. Bring it back in, let it cool totally. Pull the inspection cover off again, radiator cap again, and make sure it's full. Make sure it's full of coolant. So other than that, that's oh, there I am. That is how you put a thermostat in a Honda Helix while it's still on the bike. So go ahead and do it. There's a little message up there for you to do, and down here you just click on it. You'll know when I post the next video, and you'll be able to watch it. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to look at all my videos and see which one you want to do to your Helix. So I'll see you when I see you. Peace out. Alright everyone, well, let's see if you can, whoa, guess you can see me now, can't you? Alright, so my bike's been running for probably 20 minutes, about 20 minutes. Of course, it's not real hot out here. It's, let me see, I'll give you a temperature here in a second. If I can light it up enough so you can see. So it's actually just have to take my word for it. It's 67 degrees out here. I've been running for, like I say, 20 minutes probably. And boom, I'm still at 2 bars. Usually I'd at least be at 3 bars by now. And I'm not dropping bars when I rev it up. Usually if I was on a center stand and I revved it up like that, I'd drop to 1 bar. So, telling you what folks, the Honda stuff's better than the fucking Chinese shit. So, that's what I've got so far. I'm going to let it run probably another, I don't know, 15-20 minutes idling here and see if it ever gets to 3 bars, but other than that, I'm going to shut it off, put it in the garage, and call it a done deal. Of course, I'll have to take a little test drive and then check my coolant once again. But there you have it, people. Sometimes on some of the stuff, you need to spend the extra money the first time and get a factory part, because it could have gone the other way with the Chinese, or it could have been good, you know, who knows. But I wasn't willing to make that kind of gamble. So, well, let's check it one more time here. Boom, 2 bars. Wow. That's sweet. So, all right. Peace out. We'll see you when I see you.